All right, welcome everybody to the first official episode of the new Local to Global, actually double Local to Global series here on TEW 2020. Of course, as stated, I myself will be doing a two-player Local to Global with two different companies in two different areas. Now, they both have 0 prestige. I did do random momentum, so I got kind of lucky here with good momentum. Of course, they got no prestige, no popularity, no anything. Let me see here. Where's the size at? Yeah, there's no nothing. So we'll be lucky to draw more than 80 people, I think, to the show. I think that's where pre-booking really comes into play, is using the event pre-booking as a way to hopefully drum up some interest for the shows. So having a double Local to Global here, I gave each promotion $5,000 because I think that's about. I was thinking about giving them 0, but I feel like I need some sort of like. money just to make sure I don't go completely broke immediately, because I think even when you're only running like once a month or so, you'll still end up losing quite a bit of money, and I don't want to. I just want to make sure I don't completely go broke and bankrupt immediately. So I gave them each $5,000, and of course the two promotions. We start out Idolfight Project. It'll be based in Kanto, and in Tokyo, Japan. It'll be a pure Joshi promotion. I spent the previous 2 hours, by the way, setting everything up, so that way I can just kind of get to at least getting through some of the days here. So that's why it's already Friday. So I spent a few days kind of setting up the roster here. So Idolfight Project, of course, a Joshi promotion. Borrowed quite a few people from other promotions, but also tried to get some of my own. Stardom's Hanan, Haru Naneko from Tokyo Joshi Pro, as well as Hikari Noah. Hanori Hana, I think, is Ice Ribbon. I see Seedling and Sendai Girls. I think if anything, it's got to be at least Sendai Girls then. I just have a couple of faceless owners. That's about all it is. Kyoko Kimura is my road agent. It's a little bit gamey because I feel like at this point in reality, I probably wouldn't be able to get her, at least not for a while. But she was there in the game, so I'll just leave it as is. Marvelous is Maria Takeda. Gato moves Mei Saruga. Mika Iwata, I think, is from. It says Sendai Girls. I don't know if I saw her in Sendai Girls. Marvelous is Makoto Shindo. Mio Shirai is our referee. I think she's the only. If I think about it, I think she's literally the only wrestler connection, like the only connection to Hawkeye Pro. I think she's the only one, and that's because she makes a cheap referee. So, I'm happy to pick her up. But I think as far as any Hawkeye Pro people are concerned, she's the only one. So that's about. We're starting extremely fresh. Tokyo Joshi Pro's Mirai Mayumi. As you can see, I tried to kind of change all of their gimmicks as well. That was part of the 2 hours as well. Miyako Matsumoto, who I don't think really, I think she's more freelance than anything. I don't think she has like a home promotion. Natsumi Apache, I think, is the same way, even though, she had family who wrestled in Stardom a bunch. Tokyo Joshi Pro's Nodoka Tenma. Ram Kaicho from, I think it's 666. There's probably another word onto it, but I know at least the 666 part. Marvelous is Rin Katakura. Sai Nomura, who I believe is another generally freelance wrestler. Ice Ribbon's Yappy. Tokyo Joshi Pro's Yuki Aino, and Tokyo Joshi Pro's Yuki Kamifuku. So that is our roster for Idolfight Project. We have our first show coming up in 20 days. It's way over in 20 days because now it doesn't show anything. What? Why doesn't it show anything? This is the only one. This is the only show that we have. Where's the availability? That was the real pain. Yeah. Everyone was gone with the exception of the one day that I have a show. So I kind of just had to throw it in there somewhere. So Thursday week 4 is the day. And July I might have to really finagle some stuff around to get people there. We'll see. 666? Okay. I figured, but whatever. I did not change Tenma's gimmick to be fat. She's thick. That's her gimmick. She is gloriously thick. I will not have Nodoka Tenma slander in my live stream. Thank you. This is not the place for Nodoka Tenma slander. So I needed monthly event names, and I decided upon Live Stage. So they're numbered. So it's going to be like Live Stage 1, Live Stage 2, and so on and so forth until I probably am around long enough to kind of space things out. I want to try to do like a weekly, even like weekly tapings for shows, like tapings for a weekly show at least once in a while. I want to try to get there relatively early. Might still take me quite a while just because of the way things are. Because if I imagine it, let me see here, investments. So yeah, trying to launch a broadcaster, even like internet commercial, would be quite a bit. Just even at tiny, that's still $105,000. And then if I wanted to do one for both, $215,000 to try to get something set up just for even a basic broadcaster for both promotions to run on. So we got that there. And of course, these both are considered sister promotions. They actually did add that in this game. They had the idea of, oh God, where the hell is it? See, I'm always trying to remember where some of this stuff is. I believe it's probably under there it is. Relationships. So yeah, only one relationship with Project Vertigo. Obviously, talent trading agreement, which we're not really doing unless we'll do like eventually, probably not within the first year, but eventually we're going to end up doing cross promotion shows. So talent trading agreement, we'll have that. One promotion will host 1 year, one promotion will host another year. And of course, they're sister companies, so works out well. They're technically in an alliance as well. I just called it the VertXIdol Alliance, with a little bit of each of their logo for this. So yeah, alliance loans, talent trades, nothing there. I'm not really splitting up the money between them. I probably could have done it, but I'm not really going to worry about it too much. And of course, the other promotion is Project Vertigo. Once again, based out of the Midwest. I got really lucky and got 99 momentum, but once again, $5,000, no prestige, no popularity. So we're still not getting hardly anybody there. The name of our events right now is Black Label. So it'll be Black Label Volume whatever. We're a little bit more open with this because there's not so many people. I signed not so many people who work a bunch of different places. So I was able to kind of figure out a day there. So we are only 7 days away now from Vertigo Black Label Volume 1. So that sounds dumb. The VertXIdol project. Well, I call it VertXIdol Alliance, but either way. Our roster here. Let's see here. We got AR Fox, Eric Cannon. Let's see. I guess I could say AR Fox, who's probably best known. PWG, Dante Fox in Lucha Underground. Eric Cannon, who I think wrestled. He's done some Chikara stuff. Other than that, he's mostly just known around the Midwest and Great Lakes area, I believe. Brandon Tate and Brent Tate, who used to be known as the Boys for Dalton Castle. Clayton Gaines, who's kind of known around the Midwest and Great Lakes area. I know him personally from Revolver. He shows up there, so he does quite a bit of shows in the Des Moines area. Effie, who I think is pretty decently well known at this point. He was, of course, going to have his own show during WrestleMania weekend that didn't pan out. And probably one of the greatest tweets I've ever seen when he signed Nick Gage to be at Effie's Big Gay Brunch. And it was just a picture of Nick Gage because he was going to be in the Bi-Curious Battle Royal. And it said, Nick Gage is Bi-Curious. Oh, I have to find that real quick because it might be one of the greatest tweets. I have to find the picture. Let's see here. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, Nick Gage. Nick Gage is Bi-Curious. He got so mad over that. It was great. AR Fox is also, oh Lord. Let's see. Eli Everfly. I honestly don't know much about Eli Everfly personally. I don't know. Yeah, it was suggested to me to pick him up, and honestly, I don't know much about him. But he's a young dude, and he's a daredevil, so there's quite a lot of those dudes on the indies. He's probably worked around here, and I just haven't seen his work. Facade, who I've seen a little bit of his work as well. I mentioned it when I was picking his gimmick, that Facade, when I first saw him, I didn't know his name. I didn't know who he was. And I immediately thought he was Christian York because I hadn't seen Christian York in a while. And I thought that he was I was like, oh, he must have changed his name to Facade. No, it's someone completely different. Maybe I should sign Christian. I wonder if I can sign him. I'll put him as a tag team. Just a father and son gimmick. Gunnar Miller, don't know much about him. Apparently I saw like a couple matches of him. I think he was like a Ring of Honor dojo guy. Someone mentioned that I guess he's known as the dude who bitched on Twitter about Marco Stunt having a job in AEW. So yeah, we'll see. Jerome Daniels, who I believe is another dude. I kind of know him, but not so much, and I know he's been around for a while. So interested to see what he's capable of. JJ Garrett is I know he's been around the Midwest. He's just starting to kind of get known. I think he was on back in December. He was on a Wrestling Revolver show. So he's starting to kind of get known around these areas, but yeah, he's still kind of a young up and comer. I'm betting you he'll be used more on Revolver, and then eventually you'll probably start seeing him on Impact. I'm led to believe that some of the younger guys on Revolver shows here in Iowa will almost certainly end up on Impact eventually, because Sami Callihan will probably suggest certain guys. Like there were guys that started off kind of in here in Iowa getting kind of a name, and then I would see them in Impact. Guys I didn't even know were on Impact just because I don't really watch. Either way, Justin King is our referee. I believe he used to be a WWE referee. Looks like he's been around for a while, but ended up getting fired. Kyler Khan is the former Kai Katana. A dude I don't know too much about, honestly. I've seen a couple of his matches, but that's about it. Not too much that I know about him. Martin Casas, the former Marty the Moth from Lucha Underground, as well as what was it, that Tough Enough revival dude who looked like he had some actual talent and then injured himself on, I think he had shitty wrestling boots or something. But yeah, he ended up having to leave there. Mike Pero, big bearded dude. I don't know too much about him either, other than the fact that I know people who I guess follow him on Twitter and will retweet some of the stuff with him and his boyfriend. I think now husband. So yeah, that's all. That's mostly what I know him from, is from other people retweeting his stuff. Nick Dinsmore is our road agent. Of course, Nick Dinsmore, the former Eugene in WWE. Ricky Starks, another sort of up-and-comer I don't really know too much about. I did see a couple of his matches. Who did I see him face? I want to say... Oh, shit. I want to say he faced Effie. I think that's how I saw both of them. I saw a match between Effie and Ricky Starks. I want to say that's what I saw on YouTube. But, yeah. Ryan Davidson, I don't know too much about him. I mostly know him because I guess he made friends with, what was his name? Shigehiro Irie from DDT. I think now he mostly just wrestles in Ganbare. But he made friends with him when Irie was in America, so he got to do a tour of DDT when they were doing their weekly TV shows. I think they started doing them again, but that's about how I knew Ryan Davidson, is because he was there for like 3 weeks for like DDT matches. Just this random American dude I've never heard of before, so thought why not. Tim Donst, formerly of Chikara. I don't think he works for Chikara much anymore. I think he was doing CZW stuff. I don't know if he still works for CZW, but either way, I'm excited for Tim Donst. Tommy Mercer, the former Crimson in TNA, kind of shitty, but the fact that he's still technically around, I actually YouTubed his name just to see if he was still wrestling, and I found out, smaller buildings, but technically still is. So yeah, why not? I forget who he was after Crimson. Was it Merriweather? He's one of the POW dudes. Someone mentioned the patriotic military gimmick, and I completely blanked that out of my head because it was just the dark days of Impact. Ty Ray, another dude I don't really know much about at all. I'll admit haven't really seen too much of him, other than just being a young up and comer. Wheeler Yuta's kind of the same way with Gunnar Miller and some of the other guys, where I've only seen a couple matches, just to verify that they're still wrestling. And I think he was also in an ROH dojo thing. So yeah, he doesn't seem too bad. And any video I've seen of Wheeler Yuta at this point, I don't know who stole from who, honestly, but he's basically like Dollar Store Mustafa Ali. He does he has like the vest and the face mask and everything. It's a whole gimmick that is peeled right from him, it seems like. So that is where we're at, and we're basically just going through the days at this point, because we've got 7 days until our first official event to book. We've done some pre-booking for Black Label Volume 1. I don't think I put this... Let me see if I can modify the booking. So I have a tournament for Idolfight Project, but for Vertigo, I'm just going to crown a champion on the first show. So that is our main event. We'll have, let me see, Tommy Mercer versus Clayton Gaines, Tim Donst versus Ty Ray, JJ Garrett versus Eric Cannon, Wheeler... Oh, shit. Why does it still say Jimmy Yuta here? Let me modify the booking here. There we go. Wheeler Yuta and Facade versus Eli Everfly and Jerome Daniels. And our main event is a 4-corner survival match to crown our first Vertigo World Champion, AR Fox, Effie, Martin Casas, and Ricky Starks. So we have everything set up here. Hopefully that gets us some people into the building. Yuta and MJF are arch rivals on the indies. Yuta did it first. Well, that's interesting to know. It wouldn't completely surprise me if Ali kind of knew who he was, though. That wasn't Impact. That was the 2 months of GFW. Was that GFW? See, like I said, that's even more like bottom bare. Like, do you want to remember? Do you want to remember that short period of time where Global Force Wrestling was a thing? Tommy Mercer considered major star. Well, to be fair, literally anyone with any popularity is going to be considered a major star in our promotion right now because it's literally 0. So everyone's a main eventer in our promotion. Oh yeah, we through the random profile we found that there's this. Let me find. What was he? He was some sort of European. Yeah. Oh, 36-year-old white Swedish wrestler called Twisted Retard. I don't know. Just he happens to be there. It was just out of all the 3,000 profiles, this person came up, and it was quite the thing. Oh, you know what? I forgot to even look because I guess a bunch of stuff happened in Stardom and Tokyo Joshi Pro. I should keep a lookout to see if they drop any people. I should look at the news just to see who they dropped, if they dropped anyone. Does it go this way? It goes this way. Let's see here. Courtney Sir, Claude Giroux. Let's see here. Damian Slater. I can't remember Damian Slater. Mr. Pay-Per-View. Viper. Isn't she still hired by WWE? Oh, she's technically handshake with NXT. Well, I guess, if you don't. Madison Eagles. Ayako Hamada. Isn't she going to prison here soon? Isn't she retired? Or is she only slightly retired? I think that prison sentence is coming up here pretty soon. Takashi. Oh, okay. That's just 0-1. Okay. He's still in Noah. Jay Lethal gone from Rev Pro, but he's still got a couple other places. You're getting me excited. David Finley relocated. Let's see here. What were some of the other? Let's see here. These are mostly okay. So it doesn't look like people got fired. That's all right. Let me see here. I saw some stuff. Tag teams in Stardom. Raka and Hina. Almost makes sense. Starlight Kid and Tam Nakano does make sense. We basically just looked at everything else. Hamada's retired, but she came back at my request. Okay. Sort by company. I was just kind of looking at everything because I don't think it'll go through the new teams and stable stuff, so I'd have to look through. I thought I saw something about what was it? Their stables. Can I look through their stables here? Stables. Oh. All right, so they got rid of Queen's Quest and they got rid of Tokyo Cyber Squad, which Queen's Quest is never actually going to go away. Tokyo Cyber Squad, yeah, honestly, might be a maybe at this point. Who knows what'll happen when they actually come back? Did they add anybody new? They haven't added anybody new. Yeah, Queen's Quest would never actually disband. I don't think that's ever going to disband. Tokyo Cyber Squad is a coin flip at this point as to whether or not it'll still be around when they come back. JAN when. Dude, I will tell you, once I can get how much is she? How much is she? 270. See, I'm gonna have to overpay to try to get her out of her exclusive contract if I want her. So, oh look, Kenta has taken over the Bullet Club. Hiromu Takahashi has taken over LIJ. Anything else interesting happen? Doesn't look like it. All right. Let's see. So yeah, I think I'm still pretty much just good here. Nothing in particular coming in. Is it fair to say Queen's Quest will always exist because the ace or second top is always there? Yeah, I would say Queen's Quest is always going to be there just because I think almost like Oedo Tai, if they were going to disband, would have disbanded by now. Oedo Tai is probably almost going to be a permanent one. Queen's Quest is probably going to be permanent because it's going to be, it's going to be like, whether it's Momo or Azumi, someone will keep that running as the leader, just like Stars with Mayu. As long as Mayu's there, Stars is going to be a thing. Oh, Kenta won Best of the Super Juniors. All right, well there you go. There's your. Is he in Best of the Super Juniors? Let me see here. Anything else? Allure ends. That's probably about the best. That's probably about the best decision I've seen ROH make right now. Mexi Squad. The fuck is Mexi Squad? See, I don't watch Ring of Honor, so I don't really know. I barely know some stuff. Ooh, NXT. Jack Gallagher and Killian Dane are a new NXT tag team, along with Dexter Lumis and Damian Priest. Actually, their name Egocentric is goofy, but I'd probably be about Damian Priest and Dexter Lumis as a team. Gallagher and Dane would be interesting too. Injury for Su Yung. Nick Gage won GCW Tournament of Survival. Joey Ryan won a title. Oh, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Let's see here. Anything else? Jordan Grace won the Smash Women's title. Priscilla Kelly won the Shimmer title. Heart of Shimmer. I don't know if that's the main title or not. Killer Kelly's injured. Chronic upper back pain. Ooh. Marty Bell's got neck strain. There's a lot of people hurt. And let's see here. So nothing to deal with there. That's completed. Nothing to deal with here. So move on to the next day. You start watching Stardom again. I haven't paid too much. I'll be honest. I haven't paid too much attention to Stardom. They haven't done a ton of shows, so it's easy to pay attention in the last few months. But yeah. Let's see. Corn Nuts is the official nuts of what the fuck? Can you imagine like Corn Nuts being the sponsor for a Japanese promotion that has 100 people show up and you just have to import Corn Nuts for people to eat? All right, let's see here. Ooh, we got mail. Yu has quit Sendai Girls. Is she? Oh, she's still working for a couple other places. I was to say, she might be on she'd probably be towards the top of the list if she wasn't working for anybody else. I think I got a couple of people that when they leave, when I have enough money, I'll sign them. You bailing on Sendai Girls is kind of fucked up, though. Did she just leave? Huge argument broke out hours before Sendai Girls at Sapporo. She just left. Uh-oh, Tommy Dreamer takes control. He's the new head booker of IWA Mid-South. That, honestly, is a quite the... I could actually see that. I don't think he would in real life, but if there was anyone to take the reins of IWA Mid-South, Tommy Dreamer is probably that guy. Act Yasukawa joining Marvelous. I don't know if she'd join Marvelous. I wonder if she'd just be pretty much pure Stardom at this point. Like she'd just work for Stardom if she was going to work for anybody. Let's see. Who cares if I've ignored the chat? I'm watching the chat. I'm just not paying attention to you. Nothing there. So we're just a few days away from our first show. What are the best Joshi you think? You like Sendai and you like Stardom. You can't afford to sub to a bunch of them, you know. I would save your money on Sendai Girls just because so they're aligned with that IWTV, but I'm not putting money in them actually putting their backlog on there because the last time they did a streaming the last time they had a streaming service, they put like 4 shows on, and then after the first like 2 weeks, they just kind of fucked off and didn't give a shit anymore. Stardom, you probably could. I don't know. Get DDT Universe for Tokyo Joshi Pro. Then along with that, you'd get DDT and Noah as well. It's like less than $9. You get DDT, you get Noah, Tokyo Joshi Pro, Genbare. Get a lot of stuff. You have IWTV already? Okay, well, then you could already technically have Sunday Girls, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, someone else I think just joined too. What was it? Pure J, I think it was? All right, let me see here. Should I see what happened at Fastlane? Hang on. We'll see what happened with WWE. Who cares? But profile. Oh God, events. No. Show history. All right. What happened? A whole lot of nothing. Let me see here. A lot of pre-show shit. Interview with Triple H. Interview with Stephanie McMahon. Humberto Carrillo defeated Apollo Crews for the United States title. Nia Jax defeated Natalya. Baszler and Flair defeated Bianca Belair and Tamina. Oh boy. Street Profits defeated Cesaro and MVP for the Raw tag titles. Bayley defeated Naomi for the SmackDown women's title. Aleister Black defeated Nakamura, Otis, and Sheamus. Dolph Ziggler, Roman Reigns, and Randy Orton defeated Elias, Kane, and Big Show. Oh boy, this is such a pay-per-view quality. This is such a Raw quality pay-per-view. AJ Styles defeated Kevin Owens. It only got a 77 too, so both seem to phone it in. Hype video for, let's see, Bray Wyatt and King Corbin defeated Mysterio and Daniel Bryan by DQ. Ugh. Braun Strowman defeated Seth Rollins by DQ that had been for the Universal title. Drew McIntyre defeated Jeff Hardy for the WWE title, and then Jeff Hardy attacked McIntyre. What a show. All right. So nothing going on there. Let's see here. Nothing going on there. You know what I also realized? Is I think there's a severe lack of venues in this game. I think the venue thing that I used to have is definitely aged by this point. Because there's buildings there that just aren't used anymore. And I think any of the new mods don't have that. Can I do an in-game editor where I start adding in venues? I can't really do that, can I? Yeah. I might, shit. I might have to like do a different database where I create like little venues. I might have to do that. Get a separate database started up, add in a couple of the venues that I'm going to use, and just use those for now. Let me see here. David Finlay. Oh, Finley's going to be an NWA. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Liger doing anything with Crash? Kawada's going to be a road agent for Stardom. Actually, that'd be dope. Corey Graves argues with Sami Callihan. That might be one of the most realistic things I've seen, honestly. Bad blood in social media posts between Corey Graves and Sami Callihan. The argument started out of virtually nothing, but they were stoking the animosity with trollish posts. Things got heated to them, and they were taking open shots at each other online. That might be the most realistic thing I've seen so far. That might be the most realistic. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I want to join IWA Mid-South. Holy shit. Elijah Burke joining AAW. Daphne. She's got to be she's a manager. Okay. It's like she's definitely not wrestling. Oh, that's phenomenal. That really is. I hope there's like traits involved with that, and it's just them just continuing to take shots at one another. All right. All right, so we're through Wednesday there. So I think we're mostly just trying to get to Friday night. IWA Mid-South greater than the Vertigo Idol communist regime. Wow. Why are we communist all of a sudden? It's already 35 minutes in. We've hardly done much other than... Uh-oh. Johnny Gargano, distracted thigh muscle. Doesn't sound good. Take a few days. That's all right. Let's see here. New team in NXT. Pete Dunne and Velveteen Dream. I could see that. I was trying to sit here and think. I'm like, have they done that? That feels like something they've done before. May Saruga. May Saruga was absently broke that apparently she simply did not bother turning up. Oh, shit. So upset when Sunday Girls failed to deliver a payment that she was owed. Inside sources are adamant that her no-show had been taken as a breach of trust. Wow. So I guess she wasn't paid what she was owed? And so she left. At least there seems to be something to it, rather than... Yeah, she just decided not to show up. Like, oh, great. We're going to have one of those. Alex Shelley's got a storyline in AIW. Chael Sonnen with AAW. That sounds like something AAW would try to do. Tennille Dashwood in NWA. That actually sounds fairly realistic. They haven't done that yet, have they? That sounds like something they would try to do. Katrina Waters was Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. I'm surprised she's not in NWA, if she's not. Oh, shit. Hang on. There's mail. Oh. Mesa quit Sendai Girls. Oz changed their deal. Okay. Vertigo doesn't have anything, but we are one night away from Black Label Volume 1. We are good to go. All right. Well, we're there. Took us nearly 40 minutes, but we got there. I'm sorry. For those who've been here, 2 hours and 40 minutes. 2.5 hours. We're finally going to book a show. A1 hired Lance Storm. Nia Jax on social media. Trolls have failed in their attempts to bring in Nia Jax with their post about her weight being met with laughter and outright scorn. Positive, funny, and confident Nia Jax proved to be more than a match for her sad little critics and has earned plaudits from many online for her handling of the situation. Wow, is this Squared Circle Sirens posting this? Let's see here. Greg Lambert, Layla Hirsch, CZW. I was going to say, she should be still in Stardom. Guess they're going to... PWG hiring Bryce Remsburg again. Is he not? Okay, yeah, he's just under a handshake deal. I guess. Oh, yeah, that's right. That'd be for Vertigo. Let's see here. Chad Nia versus Virgin Internet. All right. You know, that's what I realize now. I probably should have made me like a couple burgers or something before I really decided to go get into this. That's all right. You know what I should look at? I never even looked at the idea of there actually being a broadcaster. I don't think there is. I don't think there's any broadcaster that would... Yeah, there's no broadcaster for me here. I'm sure Vertigo's the same way. I hadn't even begun to look, but I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, nah, there probably isn't anything for us now. We're just not doing any broadcasts for anything. Is Twitch a thing on here? Twitch has got to be a thing on here, right? No, it's not. That might be why. Oh, YouTube. YouTube seems like it should be a thing. Why won't YouTube? They're not interested. You do not pass all of their requirements. Click here if you wish to view the terms. Must be at least tiny. Okay, well, I'm insignificant. Can be based anywhere. 20 popularity and 5 reach. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we're a long ways away from literally any of that shit. So that doesn't seem like the type of person to create food. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Yeah, it's kind of funny, the fat joke thing, as opposed to people trolling Nia Jax for being unsafe, is probably closer to what it would be. Okay, so I think we don't have anything for Idolfight. I guess I should check real quick just to see if there's... All right, so yeah, we're still good. Everyone's still there. That's good. Switch over here. Actually, I could just complete the turn there so we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, Black Label Volume 1 is tonight. Create our first champion. Should have added something to this game. You can get deals on YouTube and Twitch because it's free. Yeah, that would be nice. Then again, I feel like literally everyone would put themselves on Twitch. That's fine. I'll just wait until I have it'll probably be a little bit before I get some money. But I'm going to just create my own broadcaster, and then we won't have to worry about anybody. All right. It is time to book our first official show. Hey, Des Moines, Iowa has been auto booked. I like how it even knew we were gonna do this. Backstage incident. Oh no. Oh, okay. He created a fun and relaxed atmosphere backstage after finding a discarded karaoke machine and starting an impromptu pre-show competition. His medley of power ballads apparently stole the show. I don't know much about Effie, but that does sound like him, just based off social media. There you go. All right. Locker room controls. Yeah, I won't really do anything there. No absent workers. Motivational speech is off because we're not at that point. So here we go. We got our matches set up for Black Label Volume 1. We got ourselves set up here. Okay. I wasn't sure how generic venues worked. So higher cost is $200 estimated. Its importance is extremely low because it's just a generic venue. I'm gonna have a specific venue, I think, by the next time. I think I'm gonna put in some local stuff. So we at least have that, but I'll just do that for now. I was wondering about the locations. I wasn't 100% sure how that works, but it's good to know that it technically, yeah, there's a capacity, but yeah, it'll just be as big as you are. 50 fans are expected. All right, 50 people. Let's do this. All right, I really like this skin. This looks much nicer than just some of the other stuff. Pre-booking. All right. First thing we're going to put in there. I'm going to do Tim Donston, Ty Ray, I think is the first one. So we already set it up for 13 minutes. Road agent wise, we're going to do Tim Donst as the victor. And we're going to have them open. Not an open match, but they're going to go all out. And a decisive win for Donst to start this off right. I think that's about it. Unless their psychology is garbage, I might have to script the match. Should I do that? I might have to script it. Let me see here. Is there an idea of how long it should be? Yeah, it's all right. I'll script it. All right, book that segment. Go to the Coliseum. You mean like the keg stand? Let's see here. I'm thinking Mercer versus Gaines. I could do tag match right now. Let's do a couple of one-on-ones first. So let's do Mercer versus Gaines. Whoops. I screwed up. Add to the booking sheet. So that was 14 minutes. It's not bad. Ooh, who should get... You know what? I'm going to give it to Tommy Mercer. I'm going to give it to Mercer for right now. We'll make it an open match, though. Probably scripted. And a decisive win. Gaines won't be too happy about that. That's how I'm going to do this. Just kind of a... Oh, yeah, that psychology is awful. Yeah, his psychology is not much better. That's definitely needs to be a scripted. Your red and gray skin from 2016 is the skin you always used. Well, that's good. I appreciate that. All right, and we'll book that. All right, then we'll throw in the tag. Willie Yuta and Facade versus Eli Everfly and Jerome Daniels. These guys look like they can go for a little bit here. Ooh, who should get it? Here, let me look at people's deals here. Okay. It looks like I was thinking Yuta or Facade. None of them are very big here, so I might go with Facade. How about that? Or I could give a maybe a younger guy the idea the win. Maybe Wheeler Yuta. How about that? Let's give Wheeler Yuta the victory. Let's see. Open match. We'll slow build it and decisive win. I'm going to keep things pretty simple, I think, on the first show. Here we go. JJ Garrett and Eric Cannon. Here we go. Yeah, Garrett's pretty good there. Eric Cannon. Okay. So we're going to go a little bit different, I think, here. Let's go Garrett to be the victor. We're going to go open match. Ooh. They'll slow build it, right? Let's see. 79 and 77. You know what? I won't slow build it. They'll go 19 minutes, but I won't slow build it. How about that? So open and tainted, and we'll do a flash pinfall. So roll up the tights, do some cheating. Either way. Let me see here. Anything else? Nah, I think we're good there. We need a bit of a cheating. We need to really get someone over as a heel here. All right, main event. Oh God, who's going to be my first champion? I'm trying to think here. My instinct is on AR Fox or Effie. I don't think Marty doesn't quite have the stamina that I want. Marty doesn't quite have the well, no. Oh, psychology is a big thing. I don't know. I need a guy who's like who could kind of be main event. Psychology's not great, but his stamina's good. He's a good promo guy. We need a good promo guy. AR Fox is definitely not a good promo guy, but he's definitely a good in-ring guy. And Ricky Starks I could do, but he's okay on the mic. He's okay. He's kind of okay right now. I think he's a guy who's not going to win it right now, but probably in the future. I could probably give it to Effie then. Effie seems like the guy who should be bringing it up as our first champion. He's got the ability to do it, so I think I'll do that. Slow build, decisive win. Oh no, what now? Just memes. So yeah, decisive finish. Is there anything I want? Is there a distraction I want to give to somebody? Let me see here. A distraction on maybe someone. Maybe not AR Fox, because I bet you we can go to AR Fox and Effie. Let me see here. Can I put that in as like a? No, that's all right. But maybe we'll have a reason for someone like Ricky Starks. Let me see here. Is there someone we can give him as a first guy to go up against? I'm looking at Kyler Khan or Mike Perro. Let's go Kyler Khan. So we haven't really seen him yet, so didn't even look at it. No, it's irrelevant is what it is, so that's all I care about. All right, so we got something there. All right. And we'll book that segment. All right, there you go. So we are at 98 minutes. So we have already hit it, but I think I'll probably add in a couple of bits and pieces with the people who are already booked to throw in as guys who can talky talk. Let's see. He should be able to talk. Yeah. Let's give him a mic. I'm going to give Donst a mic. Can I add, even if he's I'm going to have to clear it. There we go. Okay. So that way, anytime I look at the angle, it's just freestyle. I was going to say, can I use Nick Dinsmore in angles? Okay, yeah. I'm really glad that even though he's just a road agent, I can still technically use a guy like Dinsmore to go out there and, you know, and cut a promo if need be. That was the real pain in the ass with having a guy like Foley for Hawkeye Pro, is I wanted him to be at least an occasional road agent, but let me look at Dinsmore. He can talk, right? Yeah, he can kind of talk. I just want him to kind of be there to introduce people. I think that's a good idea. So, Nick Dinsmore, Tim Donst. All right. Entertainment. And I'd say minor success here. So, let's see. Jesus. All right. Dinsmore opens the show. Opens here. Introing people to the first show. Donst out to interrupt and wonder why he's not in main event. There we go. We'll do like 7 minutes. It's probably a good idea. No real road agent notes there, so yeah, I think we're good there. Book that segment and we'll move that bad boy up. I like how there's a lot of spots here, because yeah, I think the farther we get along in this, the more spots are going to be filled pretty easily by this. Let's see here. Check booking analysis. Why check booking analysis? I mean, it's just gonna tell us that we have no announcers or anything else. Yeah, that's the whole point of it, is like, oh yeah, we have no announcers, but it's like, yeah, we're not doing announcers. Let's see here. So we got Tim Donst, Tyree. Should I do something with nah? Donst already opened it up with Dinsmore. So Mercer and Gaines. As I say, is there something I should do there? What do I have for Mercer's? Let me see this. What do I have for Mercer's gimmick again? Powerhouse. You know what I think I will do the I think I will do a sort of an armed forces gimmick. I'll do something close to his POW gimmick. And let's see here. So we did all that. Who's your top guy or who will be? I don't know. Tim Donst is a good candidate, I think, right now. I mean, my first champion is going to be Effie. JJ Garrett will definitely be a top guy, I think, soon. AR Fox, I mean, I think he's a little bit older now, so I don't know if AR Fox is going to be... He's only 32. That's not bad. I don't know who's going to be my top guy right now, honestly. But I do know, like, Tim Donst will probably be up there pretty quick. Ricky Starks will probably be a guy to watch out in the future, along with JJ Garrett. Probably Wheeler Yuta as well. Yeah, it's very open right now. Just because there's not a ton of, like, well-known names, I would say. I mean, there's some known names, but yeah. Check creative. Can I check creative here? Oh, I can check creative. All right, so Effie is my number one guy right now. Followed by Ricky Stark. Tommy Mercer being a top 5 guy is amazing to me. Yeah, Ricky Starks is my number 2 guy, but I don't want to put the title on him right away. I think I want to build him up a little bit. So yeah, Effie's going to be good for promo segments. Jerome Daniels, Effie, Ricky Starks. Yeah, JJ Garrett. I want to get up JJ Garrett's promo ability as well. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be one of my top guys, I think, along with Starks. So those are probably 2 guys you could probably look out for. Anti-Marty. I like Marty. He's in my main event. He's kind of aging though already. I mean, I signed him and I'm using him. He's just kind of aging, number 1, and then number 2. Like he's okay, but we'll see. I'm gonna bury him. How am I gonna bury him? It's in my main event. Let's see here. Tommy Mercer, Clayton Gaines. I feel like there should be a little something there, like a little. Let me see here. Tommy Mercer, Clayton Gaines. What could I do here? Acting, star quality. I like how you could go off pure charisma. That's actually, I really like that. I like how you can go off pure charisma in this. That might be an idea then. Let me see here. Yeah, he's got the charisma for it. All right. I think that's a good idea. We'll do charisma here. Gaines cuts short promo, then poses for the ladies. Mercer out to let's see, stare him down, and they fight. Is JJ Garrett the guy that teams with Dominic Garrini? I don't know. Is that the guy that he teams with on the Indies? I don't know who there's a dude that comes out with him in Revolver. I don't know the dude who comes out with him though. I'll be honest. Let's see, like 4 minutes. That's probably good. Should we script it? We'll script it. It's very scripted. But I think it at least kind of gets them over. Let's book that segment. Wheeler Yuta, Facade, Eli Everfly, Jerome Daniels. Do I need Violence is Forever as the team? Let me see here. Wheeler Yuta, Facade. What do we got for these two? They got decent charisma. They got okay charisma. The selling's not too bad. Maybe I should do something like that. Oh, his selling is garbage. I guess I'll use their charisma. Why not? Kind of scripted though. All right, so Yuta and Facade out. Show off their Colorful outfits. Doing there. Oh. Pretty simple, I gotta say. Just a quick little. Will it tell me the difference between? I mean, I kind of know the difference between major and minor, but we'll just let it go. So, colorful LED and just neon entrance for both of them as they come out for their tag match. I also don't want to do too many segments because I know it's going to overload. I know it's probably going to eventually overload Dinsmore. UFC type. They had a great set of matches in Black Label. Bring back Violent J, the lawyer. I'd be shocked to see him still in this. Yeah, minor doesn't affect overall show rating. Yeah, I kind of knew the difference, but all right, JJ Garrett and Eric Cannon. All right, we need to. I wanna get JJ Garrett. He's definitely got the. Yeah, we're gonna start upgrading his promo skills pretty much immediately. I want to make that happen. JJ Garrett promo. What should he do? Should it just be a simple? I wonder if it's just a simple insult the crowd. Let's see. JJ Garrett. Let's see. Insults the fans. Calls them alcoholics. And challenges any of the drunks to a fight. And that's when Eric Cannon comes out. There we go. Why do Shimmer and AIW follow you? I do not know. And okay, I think we're good there. And that leads to the Eric Cannon thing. All right. Let's see. The best. Who are the best guys? Okay, so AR Fox's charisma wasn't great. Effie's going to be our promo guy for sure. Maybe Dinsmore should come out. How about that? Nick Dinsmore, entertainment. Oh, God. Who is it? There we go. All right. Let's see. Dinsmore introduces the Vertigo World Championship, and we will crown our first champ. Tonight. Oh. Next. There we go. So puts over the belt, puts over the fact that we're coming into the main event, and there you go. Let's see here. So much like any of my TV shows, I need an impactful first. I mean, I could just do Effie winning the title, but I feel like there should be a little something else. How many guys do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. And then I'm bringing out... Who's doing the Ricky Starks thing? Kyler Khan, so that's 15. Oh, there's a lot of guys I'm going to be using. 15 is already about as many people as I want to pay for right now. All right, I'll do Effie, AR Fox. We'll do selling, I guess, on both of these. Let me see here. What's his selling looks okay. And his selling should probably be pretty okay, right? Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Effie celebrates his first champ, but enraged Fox lays him out and claims he should be champion. There we go. Why not? Good enough. And I'd say neutral because he at least won. And then minor success. There we go. 125 minutes. How appropriate. Save it real quick, and I think we have our first show booked officially. All right. Anything here? Yeah. No announcers. No nothing. That's all right. Rest of the guys we're not using. That's fine. Ryan Davidson's a major star. Maybe I should have used him. That's all right. I think we're good then. Trying to think. Yeah, I think that's it. 2-hour show. Just over 2 hours. Out the door we go. All right, let's start it up. All right, so we start off with our first official event of Project Vertigo, Black Label Volume 1. 50 people have shown up in Des Moines for this. We start off the show with Nick Dinsmore coming out and introducing people to the first show, welcoming them to Project Vertigo. Tim Donst, his music hits the ring as he comes out to interrupt him, take the microphone from him, and say that he is far and away the best wrestler in the back, and that he deserves to be in the main event, and doesn't even know why he isn't in the main event. He kind of gets in Nick Dinsmore's face, but we end up getting a challenger for Tim Donst immediately coming out, and that is the young Ty Ray. Goes just about 12:50 right now. Great wrestling, but didn't have much heat, and Tim Donst gets the win on Ty Ray with an SDT. Let's see here. Justin King got his staff member gimmick. It's awful. That's all right. He's just a ref. So Tim Donst and Ty Ray have great chemistry, and it showed in their performance. That's great. Ty Ray got a gimmick rating of great. I didn't see Tim Donst's gimmick. I guess I should have seen that. Oh well. Let's see here. So great start already. And we get Clayton Gaines coming out and insulting the fans. And he says, just for the ladies, he'll show off his chiseled physique for the ladies. And as he's doing some posing, Tommy Mercer comes out. And he comes out, I guess, with an American flag, or at least in his, what is it, sort of the combat pants and boots, and sort of stares down Clayton Gaines, and they both have a bit of a stare down as Gaines seems a little bit intimidated and incensed at Mercer coming down. And then they end up fighting, and then we immediately just start up with the bell. So it takes about 14 minutes. Yeah, Jesus. Neither one of them could really do too well here at 14. I probably should have just made it like 10 or 11. But nonetheless, Tommy Mercer hits Red Sky on Clayton Gaines. Decent enough matchup between the both of them. And gets the win as Tommy Mercer gets the better of Clayton Gaines. And we get Wheeler Yuta and Facade coming out, and they're coming out showing off their colorful outfits with their neon and their LEDs. Just kind of impressing the tiny crowd that we have here for their... Oh, Jesus. Poor and awful. All right. Cool. Can't wait. Nonetheless... good wrestling, didn't have much heat, though. 17 minutes is what this took. Wheeler Yuta ends up getting the Yuta lock on Jerome Daniels and submits him. Jerome Daniels kind of was the big guy here. Wheeler Yuta had the least, but that's all right. We can get him up at some point. Nonetheless, Wheeler Yuta and Facade get the victory here. And at least Jerome Daniels did good at his there. Wheeler Yuta was off his game. That sucks. But 39's still not terrible right now. JJ Garrett comes out, insults the fans. He calls them all alcoholics. He says he notices that there's no beer for sale anymore. and everyone must have been done drinking them, and challenges any of the drunks out in the crowd to a fight. And sure enough, music hits, and as it looks like people. By the way, in real life, I have seen people do this, where they had a dude. He had like an MMA gimmick. He threw some awful punches. I don't think he was a legit MMA guy, but he did the whole open challenge for anyone in the crowd to come in. And this one like fat dude, like morbidly obese dude, starts like climbing the railing. He's just a fan, but he starts climbing the railing to try to get into the ring, and security had to come in and fucking peel him off the ring. Like he's like, I'll fight him. Yeah, I'll do it. Like, oh, dude, kayfabe is alive and well. But yeah, he challenges any of the drunks to a fight, and then sure enough, sitting over in the corner is Eric Cannon, who they decide they're going to have a fight then, and goes 1836, and Eric Cannon's redneck alcoholic gimmick has been given a great, so that's great that J.J. Garrett and Eric Cannon produced a strong enough match between them. 18 and a half minutes. J.J. Garrett, though, did have to I'd say he probably took one of Cannon's Pabst Blue Ribbons and conked him over the head with it when the ref wasn't looking, and ends up getting the pin on him. J.J. Garrett getting the better of Eric Cannon and getting the win. Nick Dinsmore comes out. He was very poor, so I'm just probably gonna have to script a lot of his stuff if I'm gonna use him. But nonetheless, he introduces the Vertigo World Championship as we're set for tonight's main event to crown our first champion next. Recap gimmick changes that'll tell you special traits. Oh. Okay. Oh, I can't do it here because there's nothing on this one. Good to know, at least. Some give boost to ratings, boost to merch. Okay. Can I do that? I'm wondering if I can do that just on the regular... I imagine I could probably do that on the regular profiles. I haven't really checked any of that yet. But either way, 4-corner survival match coming up to crown our first Vertigo World Champion. Okay. Adequate, great, and poor. Oh, boy. At least AR Fox did great, and Ricky Starks did great. Okay, there we go. Hey, look at that. Large boost to star quality. Losses damage popularity more than usual. Gives a large boost to charisma. Oh, nice. That's going to be helpful. Losses do not damage popularity as much. Gives a large boost to star quality. Okay. Small penalty to charisma. Oh, boy. And his doesn't do anything. All right. Well, that's good. AR Fox carried the match, though. Superb wrestling. Decent reaction. The order elimination, Marty was eliminated first. It really probably should have been AR Fox. I'm going to say Ricky Starks got distracted by Kyler Khan. Ricky Starks got distracted by Kyler Khan and was eliminated. And I'm going to say it came down to AR Fox and Effie. Fuck what that says. And Effie ends up getting the win. And Effie is our first Vertigo World Champion. 40's not too bad, I'd say, especially for the fact that we're a nobody promotion. So I gotta say, a strong first main event, and it ends with Effie celebrating as the first champion. And as he's raising the belt high, AR Fox rolls back into the ring and lays him out with a punch right to the side of his head. Starts stomping away on him. And grabs the belt and holds it over him, and claims that he should have been the champion, and throws the belt down on Effie, and that is the first show. 38 increased our popularity in one region. There you go. 50 people for Black Label Pro, Jesus. Black Label Volume 1. All right, I'm going to give AR Fox complimented on good performance. He was obviously our standout. Let me see here. Where is Tim Donst? Oh, Tim Donst should be complimented as well. And I'm going to give a bit to Effie, I think, for his performance. So you go, scene please, and scene please. There you go. And just like that, our first show is done. I think it's going to make things go almost a little bit slower with booking some of this stuff, because it's going to be split between like different weeks of the month. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, because we're on Idol Pro now. We still got 12 days before our next show. So we don't have anything going on right here. We have our title set there. Not really going to worry about that there. Vertigo. How much money did we lose? Damn, we're already down $1,200. Show cost was $580. Venue hire general. Jesus. Workers being 800 was not good. I think in the Joshi promotion I can get most of those down to like 400. Under 500, honestly. As well as the last name U. Team with Effie. F-U. Just wait till both have TV. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's going to be so long before that, too. Oh, it's going to be a pain in my ass. I don't know if 2020 has the same deal as 2016, where you really can't go bankrupt in the first year. But we'll see what happens. Let me see here. How well has that helped with that? All right, so we got $64 a month in sponsorship income. So we already got a little bit of a start. That's good. It's a start. We're still nowhere. We're still absolutely nowhere right now. So that's fine. It's gonna take a few shows, but that's okay. Let me see here. God, it's already 11 o'clock. Jesus, I gotta get ready to. I gotta get through this at some point. Events. We got to do volume 2. Let me see here. When am I going to book my next show? Let me see here. I'm going to get my next show ready for this. Where's my availability? We could do Friday week 2. Let me see July. Well, we can't do Friday week 2 there, so we might do Friday week 3. We could do Saturday week 2. Saturday works as a day. I'll do Saturday week 2 in July. How about that? There we go. So for July we have Black Label volume 2 for Saturday week 2 in July. So we have that set up and we're good to go there. Tomoko Nakagawa was actually the one I was thinking about having as my, because she was fairly cheap, having as my road agent. Her respect level is quite low, though, is the only thing. Oh, Chihiro Hashimoto sustained a strained wrist. Okay, I do not have to worry about her right now. So yeah, 11 days. Nothing there. Anything here that's going on? Shuri just won the Wonder of Stardom title. I think that's the white belt, right? Let me see here. I want to see. Whoops, titles. Wonder of Stardom is the white belt, right? Yeah. Wow. Get fucked, Kiona. Not even personal tragedy is enough for you to win the white belt. Uh-oh. What are you doing? What happened? Ignore. Oh. Well, yeah, it's just better to ignore you sometimes. Keep voicing your opinion. Oh, great. No, see, the thing, don't encourage it because he doesn't have good opinions. It would work if he had good opinions. Just doesn't happen. Yamato won King of Gate last night. Oh. ROH is not re-signing Doug Williams. Doug Williams still wrestle? He's still technically a wrestler. Save doesn't recognize Hoshiki's white belt reign. Does it not? I didn't even notice. Katrina Waters in Ring of Honor. They're going to keep her, but not Doug Williams. Drake Maverick stay. Oh, boy. Ouch. Let's see here. It's us versus you. Let's see here. Nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. All right. All right. I thank you for your gimmick suggestions. Now you officially don't have any good any good opinions. Bray Wyatt wows fans. He has a brand new move. He did a shooting star press. What takes have I had? You're getting all upset over clear just banter. Just banter. It's all bants. Don't be a Scott Hall and get worked by the bants. All right. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Dude, these are going to be as long as my other shows already. They used to go a little bit it used to be a little bit nicer, but yeah. This is already becoming like a nah. Not gonna oh, catchphrase for Akira Tozawa. He got a catchphrase that was entirely improvised. Surprised that it appears to have gone down so well. Many fans were chanting it after the show ended. I mean, you could make the joke about it just being but I'd like to it be his PWG thing of telling people to shut the fuck up. Like that really caught on. Oh fuck. Oh well, okay, there goes one person. All right, cool. Oh, Big Swole and Cedric Alexander had a quickie divorce. All right, well, Chihiro Hashimoto's gone from DDT. She's just in Sendai Girls now. Yappy's retiring. Makoto Shindo has a broken foot, so she's definitely... Let me see here. Is it in here? Oh, shit. What's the... how do I look at this shit now? I think it's under the office. I think I can see it in the office. Zoff on his meal ticket yelling for people to shut the fuck up. Yep. Shit. Where's medical? Here's medical. 2 months. Cool. And Rin Katakura. Did I put either one of them in the tournament? Uh-oh. Where's the pre-booking? No. Okay, good. They weren't booked, so that's helpful. Good. You got too busy getting hurt, so what are they doing to you over there in Marvelous that you guys are getting so fucked? What are they doing to you guys over there? Is Real World Chronicles better than The Who? And if like so, how? I've been using The Who. There's like half as many people, but I would say it's a lot more accurate. Like the skills are a little bit nicer. I think their popularity is a little bit more realistic. That's just my own personal feel. The Who's isn't terrible, but I mean, I do like a big part of it was being able to look at some of the Joshis that I wanted to sign and knowing that a lot of them cost too much because they're at least, even if they're not like insanely popular, they're just popular enough that they're kind of out of my price range immediately. So I find that to be much more realistic where there's a litany of Joshi I could sign in the Who. Like, there's no real reason why I should be able to sign Mayu Iwatani for like $40. That would not happen. So I just consider it a slightly more, a bit more realistic in my eyes. Yeah, the stats. There's definitely, yeah, they want you to work for the accurate rating. I don't mind that. The Who's is definitely good, but yeah, I just when I was sitting here looking for who would be better for my Joshi promotion was the main thing. And the one who was better for it in my eyes was RWC. That's just my own personal feeling. I feel like RWC was a little bit better for what I'm trying to do in Japan. All right, so Yappy's just going to get fucking tossaroo. If you're retired, are you a good, here, let me look. Are you a good, no, you're not really good at much of anything besides, I was just going to use you as a, yeah, all right. Bye. I guess I could have kept her around as an English speaker, but we got Kamiyu, so it's fine. They'll learn. All right. Let's see. Nothing there. We got 8 days still. Completed. Anything? Nothing there. All right. Away we go. What's your take on Nia Jax's wrestling ability? Poor. It's my best way of putting it. Poor. Probably shouldn't be in the prominent position that she's in. And it probably wouldn't do any good at this point to send her. A lot of people are like, send her back to developmental. It doesn't do any good. She's almost 40. She's as good as it's like Tamina. She's as good as she's going to be. At some point, she's becoming just simply a liability. I don't want to see someone lose their job, but once you like, they fired Mr. Kennedy for less. It's just, they fired people that they were very high on that weren't related to even more famous people for less. I bet if she does it to like Charlotte, like she's fucked up Sasha Banks once, a couple times maybe, nearly fucked her up. If she fucked up Charlotte, I bet you that she'd be given the boot. More people online are saying to fire her. I mean, it's either way, honestly. TJPW happy with DDT. I mean, that makes sense. New team in DDT. Anything. Doesn't look like it. Jimmy Corderas in PWG. Is he still doing podcasts? I thought he was doing podcasts. Sure. He probably should just be relieved of all of that. He probably should have just been taken out of the deal. Give him like a year-long hiatus. He'll probably be back next year, but let's see. Oh, Mickie James has a torn ACL. Yeah, that's probably just damn near going to end her career at this point. She's 40. I feel like that would be a torn ACL by Mickie James at this point in her career is pretty much it. Is she even still like? It says she's WWE employed, but is she really? I don't know. Am I going to be doing HPW once in a while? Is it gone forever? I would say it's pretty much gone forever. I'm trying to do something. Yeah, this is like the new thing in my mind. So, I mean, but I left the save file for people to do their own thing if they wanted. You should have signed Gronk. I'm not going to sign Gronk. Shoulder breaker to her head. I mean, if she really does what she did to Kyrie, that'll probably be enough. Yeah. Let's see here. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'm really just trying to get to... God, we're almost at an hour and a half. Thankfully, pre-booking is a thing. I could pre-book most of the stuff long beforehand. I could pre-book entire matches. I just haven't done that. I figured if I'm doing it on stream, I might as well like book the actual finishes. No, I did not get Twisted Retard. Let me see here. Anything. Andrew Everett stormed out of Ring of Honor. Dalton Castle is the ROH Pure Champion. Johnny Gargano has a feud with Pete Dunne. That sounds about right. Adam Cole and Finn Balor. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Bandito with a feud. Let's see here. Anything else? Ian Rotten is a scumbag. Yeah, no shit. Scumbag indie promoter Ian Rotten added to his reputation last night. It was reported he smacked around Alice Crowley backstage during IWA Mid-South Summer Classic. The head honcho, known for his disgusting behavior, apparently abused the youngster to show off to the rest of the locker room. She's unlikely to work for IWA Mid-South again. That's the most like the sky is blue. That's the most like the sky is blue headline right there. Ian Rotten is a scumbag. Three things are a definite in life. Three things are certain in life: death, taxes, and Ian Rotten is a piece of shit. All right. I don't even think Bob Sapp is around in this. He hasn't wrestled in God knows how long. I wonder if Josh Barnett. I wonder if Josh Barnett's in this. It's not too long ago that he wrestled. He actually wrestled. I wonder that. Is Josh Barnett in this? Yes, he is. Occasional wrestler, color commentator. Yeah, he's got some good mic skills. No comedy matches. How much is he? That's a lot. Yeah, fuck it. We'll shortlist him. I probably won't hire him, but who cares? Talk Barnett out of retirement. Anything. Doesn't look like anything I care about. 3 days from the first Idolfight Project show. So there we go. You become a full-time worker. Let chat sign a wrestler. I signed Eli Everfly when someone talked about him. You got it already. And also, I know the first thing out of your mouth is going to be Twisted Retard, and I'm not signing him. The Fiend is a babyface. I mean, in a lot of fans' minds, I think he is. So, makes sense. Sorry, Ano's out injured. Oh, broken pelvis. Oh, she's fucked. Now, does it say... It used to be a thing where you can see their physically what they are, like how long they're out for. Is that not a thing now? Oh, there we go. 2 months, 1 week. It's just a little bit goofier now. I don't know if there's a way on here to see. She's someone I could probably sign at some point. I'll shortlist her for Idolfight. Let's see here. Mustafa Ali is the 24/7 champion. Let's see. Alex Lee missed a Sendai Girls show. Oh, is there a reason? Originally rumors suggested she may have quit or been fired, but we can now confirm it's merely a transport issue unavoidably prevented her from getting to a show. Okay. I have her shortlisted, right? Yeah. I'll probably use her. Maybe. AEW disbanded. The Best Friends. Oh boy, they just wanna ruin everything. What is it? They disbanded Death Triangle. They disbanded Best Friends. Is this going to be the new meme? Is this going to be the meme throughout this entire series? I don't like this. I think it's stupid. Retirement for Dick Togo. Shane Douglas, I thought, was already retired. The Idols. Oh, boy. The Idols. Saki-sama, Thunder Rosa, Nodoka Tenma, and Yuki Aino. Those are not people. Those are one person. I think Yuki Aino is the closest to an idol that I would put. Saki-sama kinda, and she's not really an idol. She's a model, but not really an idol. I consider them different. All right. Let's get to Thursday so we can get our show on the road here. Hey, Rice, what's up? Ignore the shit posters. Damn, we actually have 21 people according to this. 23. That's dope. I don't know what Twitch says, but Chatty says 23. And then when you add in the bots and everything, it's a 32. All right, Vertigo first because they're not doing anything. David Finley just was Fight Club Pro. New storyline for Joey Ryan. Okay. Cheerleader Melissa joins AIW. Randy Rain is in this. Blackout formed. Okay, doesn't look like much of anything there. All right, let's see this. I hope nothing like immediately showed up and then was just like, oh yeah, by the way. All right, so we still have everyone here for this first show. Good. All right. So we're ready to go. God. What company am I running? I'm running dual local to global shows, and it's taking me a while. All right, I think the actual ones are in here. Yes. All right. Do I want Itabashi or Shinkiba? It should probably be Shinkiba. I might do Itabashi afterwards, but I think for our first show, Shinkiba first ring is going to be the venue. At least that's here. I like that. I could do Tokyo Basement Bond Star at some point. Shinkiba, Itabashi, Shinjuku Face, and then eventually I'll be able to do Karakuan. I think I'm quite a ways away from Karakuan, but we'll see. All right, so yeah, Shinkiba first ring. 61 people expected to show up. All right. So pre-booking. So I guess I didn't mention in the recording that let me see here. Can I look at the tournament here? Let me see here. There's the tournament. So we're doing something different where for the Idolfight Project's main title, the Royal Spirit Championship, that's our world title, we're doing an 8-person single elimination tournament. So we're not crowning our first champion tonight, but we're doing the first round of matches here. As you see, Hikari Noa versus Maria Takeda, Mei Saruga versus Nodoka Tenma, Miyako Matsumoto versus Ram Kaicho, and Mika Iwata versus Sai Nomura. So those are our matchups tonight. And we might book like one more. Might book like a tag match or something just to break it up a little bit. So we'll throw the pre-booking on there. All right, Hikari Noa, Maria Takeda, 14 minutes. We're going to get some, I think we're going to get some awful numbers here because we don't have like an Effie or an AR Fox, I think, amongst they're okay. All of them are kind of okay for what we need now, but we don't have like a standout. Let's see here. We'll do open match. We're going to script it. I think we're going to have to script damn near everything on this. And Tainted Win. We're going to Tainted Win here. And we'll use Flash Pinfall. Quick, clean Flash. No, not clean, though. Yeah, we'll just use it as that then. We'll just do Tainted Finish. I wanna establish Hikari Noa sort of as a as one of our heels. What's her gimmick I'm giving her? Shit, I don't remember her gimmick. Oh, I think it's like failed idol or something like that. There we go. Mei Saruga no to Gatenma. Add that to the booking sheet. Let's see here. What product am I running? I'm running Lucha Resu on both of my products. I think Lucha Resu is about the closest, I think, to what my Hawkeye Pro product was. It's a little bit more colorful than it normally is, but from what I looked at, it was about the closest to what I had run previously. Nota Katenma getting the victory here. We'll maybe not open match it, but we'll definitely script it. And decisive win. There we go. Book the segment. Iwata versus... I forget which one's going to be the main event. We'll just add this and see. Ooh, you know what? It might be this one. Just because Iwata might be one of our... She might be one of our most popular ones. Gets 120 viewers, so we don't matter. I want to try to, dude, it is 11:24 my time. I would like to be in bed within the next hour. I just want to, this has been going on for an hour 40. I'm pointing at monitors you can't see, but this has been going on for an hour 41. This is about as long as my normal streams were towards the end of that, except I just got to pull things out a little bit more. I'm just trying desperately to get this under like 2.5 hours. Mika Iwata will get the victory here. 5:30 a.m. Well, that's you. I still have to go to work at some point tomorrow morning. Open match, scripted, and decisive win. Oh, Lord. There we go. Let's see. Stream is bugging. Uh-oh. It looked like it was just some drop frames, so that's all right. Hey, CBK, what's up? Drink your Coke water. Let's see. Book segment. Yeah, I should probably have something to drink here real quick. Give me a second. I did already call into work on Monday. I called into work on Monday, and I've had the last 2 days off. I thought I had bladder infection. I think I was just really dehydrated because it was just hot at work, and I was just having issues. I'm pretty sure I ate something bad like on Friday or Saturday, and I had a stomach virus, but yeah, by yesterday it was pretty much gone. But I felt like death on Sunday. All right. Miyako Matsumoto, Ram Kaicho. Let me see here. Matsumoto 16. Kaicho. Okay. I might give it to... I think I might give it to Ram Kaicho. Open match. Should it be scripted? It should probably be scripted. Let's see here. Psychology's god awful. Yeah, they're gonna get better eventually, but yeah, I think most of the matches need to be scripted just so they don't fuck it up too bad. Script it. Tainted? I think Tainted win. I think we could build her as a heel. What mod am I using? I'm using Real World Chronicles June 2020, the one that just came out like a couple days ago, and put in a couple of my own custom made local promotions in. Just a couple of local to global promotions to use. Oh, I had a hiccup there. So Tainted finish. There we go. Ram Kaicho gets the victory. Book it. There we go. I'll probably put a tag match in there. Let's throw a tag match in there. Can I? All right, exclude already booked. So let's put in. I say Neko and let's do Yuki, and they'll face. Who should she face? Maybe it should be Neko and Mirai, and then they can face Yuki and Kamiyu. I was trying to find someone who works well with Kamiyu. Maybe Hinori Hana? No, she's an old school face. So we need... There's not a lot of heels right now. Alright, maybe I'll put Mayumi with Kamiyu, and I'll throw Yuki back over here with Neko. There we go. Have I used the mass worker creation yet? No, I haven't. I haven't really. I don't think I'll need to, so I'm not really too worried about it. Here we go. This is going to be... I don't even have to look. I don't even have to look to know this is going to be a short match. Ooh. Let's... Where's everyone at with this? 17. That's not bad. Should we give it to Mirai? Help put her over a little bit? That might be a good idea. I was going to give it to Kamiyu, but maybe we should... Maybe Mirai. Mirai can be kind of a... Maybe almost a Haas for Kamiyu. That might actually work. Put her over a little bit as that. Yeah, I don't even need to look to know that we're not going to be running it for long, and we're definitely going to be scripting it. There we go. And we'll throw that in the middle. And look at that. 87 minutes are already booked. I don't know what we're going to do for angles, because I don't think hardly any of them can talk. Hikari can talk. Hikari should probably be the one to talk right now. So we'll do that. We'll have Hikari come out and there we go. All right. I need to clear that out. There we go. Hikari Noah. We'll script it just to make sure. Entertainment and minor success. Hikari opens the show. Let's see, with a chip on her shoulder, wanting to prove herself after Up Girls disbanded. So a basic, hey, my group disbanded, work without a script. Okay, all right. Prefer to work without a script, so we'll do that. So she's not too thrilled about the fact that her group broke up and she's been sort of abandoned by the promotion, and she's looking to make up for it and show her revenge here. Why not? May really can't talk, can she? No. Nope. I don't think Nodoka can really talk either. Not so much. I feel like someone should do something. Let's see here. Let's do Meisuruga, Nodoka Tenma. I think the charisma is at least good enough, I think. There we go. Pre-match shenanigans between May and Nodoka. Let's see here. I swear to God, you know what? I need to look up Twitch. I need to look up Twitch to see if I can find banned words that just won't post your shit if you say it. I'm definitely gonna put retard in there, and then you can't. Then that'll be it. You can't do that shit. I'm just gonna shut that down now before it becomes a thing. Because you can't shut up about it. Let's see here. Into hurting himself. There we go. Don't silence the movement. I don't like where this is. I don't like the way this is being taken. And we'll move it up. All right, Harn and Echo, Yuki Aino. Kamiyu should be able to talk a little bit. How about Mirai? What can she do? Can she just sit there maybe? I'm trying to see. Yeah, we'll just do that. So we'll do let's see here. Kamiyu, Mirai, and she'll just talk. I mean, what was her skills at? All right, she could probably work without one, I guess. And she won't be rated. She'll just leech off of Kamiyu. And let's see here. Kamiyu out with Mirai. She wants to take her under her wing, with the payment being protection. We'll just do that. There you go. 5 minutes, and why not? There we go. Mika Wada Sainomura. Kinda, sorta, maybe not so much. They both have got charisma at least. Just sign them. I'm not gonna just immediately sign them. God damn it. Let's see here. Maybe I should just do a bit afterwards. How about that's how I do it? Let's see. Mika Iwata, Sainomura. We'll have them sell their match. Post-match handshake between Iwata and Nomura. Iwata plans on becoming champion. That's like 4 minutes. There you go. I guess minor success for both. Yeah, it's all right. There we go. Miyako Matsumoto and Riem Kaicho. Let's see here. I could do something with selling. No, her selling's not good. But she's got good charisma. All right. So maybe we'll do that. There we go. Miyako out to talk to the crowd. Interrupted by Ram. Weirding her out. And scaring her. Just a little bit there. So let them use their charisma for that. There we go. And I think we're good. I don't know if I want to do a little bit of an angle right afterwards. Let me see. What is it? Wada's charisma again? It's not great. All right. I guess I might do something here. Let's see. Mika Wada and Kaicho. Whoops. Selling. Iwata out to show she is unafraid of Ram, who then lays her out and leaves. There we go. Yeah, like 4 minutes. Yeah, 3. How about that? Make it quick. I'd say a minor defeat and a minor success. Book the segment. There you go. Booking analysis. 5 matches don't have announcers, but that's about it. And 3 people we didn't use. That's fine. Go ahead and save it. And I think that's ready to go. 112 minutes. It's not that great. You know, it's a little bit lesser, but that's all right. I've been to a lot of these. I've been to a handful of these shows now to know that some of them actually only are about 2 hours, because the post event signing period is like 4. There you go. But with only like 60 people trying to show up, might be a lot less. All right, there we go. And we start off 63 people at Shinkiba First Ring for the first ever Idolfight Project event, Idol Pro Live Stage 1. We're going to start out immediately with Hikari Noah coming out and discussing the breakup of the Up Up girls. She has a chip on her shoulder. She's looking to prove herself and get a measure of revenge for the people that abandoned her in other promotions. Very good of Rebellious Failed Idol. As she's looking to prove herself as a wrestler here in this tournament. As, of course, she starts off the first match in the first round of the tournament with Maria Takeda. Does about what I assumed it was. And let's see here. Mia Shirai got a very good with her degenerate gimmick. Adequate for Maria. That's fine. A little bit off her game, but that's all right. She'll probably get better. Either way, about just under 14 minutes, and Hikari Noah ends up having to cheat and uses the ropes for leverage to get the win over Maria Takeda. So already proven she will do whatever it takes, even if it means cheating and using foreign objects to get her victory. But she does get the victory here and move on to the semifinals of the Royal Spirit Championship Tournament. We get Mei Saruga versus Nodoka Tenma in the next match here. Bit of pre-match shenanigans with Mei and Nodoka. Mei has her fairy wings, and her rating is poor. And Nodoka Tenma's rating is at least adequate. But yeah, Mei Saruga ends up kind of using her costume to confuse Nodoka and kind of a little bit of shenanigans to have Nodoka run into the turnbuckles and hurt herself. And that gets us to our first match. Good out of Mei Saruga there. Dragged in the middle, so yeah, definitely quick matches, I guess. We got the crowd hotter. Good heat, decent wrestling, though. In just under 12 minutes, Nodoka Tenma gets the win over Mei Saruga with a Samoan driver. And Nodoka Tenma, with a clean win over Mei Saruga, will move on to the semifinals of the Royal Spirit Championship. And we get Yuki Kamifuku and Mirai Mayumi coming out. Yuki introduces Mirai. Mirai doesn't say anything throughout this, but Yuki introduces her. says that she wants to take Mirai under her wing as her protege. She is a Jesus, look at their ratings. Poor and awful. Damn. Nonetheless, she wants to take Mirai under her wing. The payment, of course, just being protection from anyone who stands in her way as she looks to take over Idolfight Project and, hopefully one day win the Royal Spirit Championship. Even though she's not in the tournament, she's looking at having Mirai take out any of the competition who stands in between her and the title. And we get Haruta Neko and Yuki Aino versus Mirai Mayumi and Yuki Kamifuku. Wow, Jesus. Mirai had the worst out of all of them. Neko's got awful and Yuki's got adequate. All right, cool. But either way, Mirai Mayumi and Yuki get the win after Mirai pins Haruta Neko, slams her to the mat. I guess she doesn't have a finisher, so slams her to the mat and shows off sort of her Haas gimmick as she takes the smallest person in the entire promotion and just tosses her around and eventually pins her as Mirai and Kimiyu get the win. We get the next match in the Royal Spirit Championship tournament, Mika Iwata and Sai Nomura. At least we got very good and adequate there, so at least we got something. But went just over 20 minutes. Mika Iwata gets the win after a spinning heel kick. Very straightforward match between them. Seemed to do maybe pretty good. Let me see here. Booking details. Let me see here. Yeah, a lot of penalties for Nomura, Jesus. But either way, they did pretty okay for everything that it is. The segment rating wasn't perfect, but that's all right. Either way, Mika Iwata gets the win, and she moves on to become the third contestant, the third competitor in the Royal Spirit Championship semifinals. And they get a post-match handshake between them. No bad blood between them right now as Iwata motions that she is ready to become the champion. And we're ready for the main event of the evening, Miyako Matsumoto versus Ram Kaicho. Miyako comes out to sort of pander to the crowd, but Ram Kaicho comes out, has a very creepy entrance that interrupts her, and she has very, very creepy movements also that seem to scare Miyako and weird her out as we set up for our main event. That was a decent enough for a main event, I guess. Either way, 18-29, Ram Kaicho end up having to use a handful of tights and cheat a little bit to get the victory. But nonetheless, Ram Kaicho ends up getting the win. Actually, I would say maybe not a handful of tights. We'd probably introduce... see, I can't, with the way I can't even type in it this time. 2016 used to have that, but not this time. I would say Ram Kaicho probably had something like powder. I think that's what I would probably actually do, is some sort of like I would do like flash powder, or maybe just some sort of Mr. Fuji powder. Something that gets in her face and blinds her, and she ends up getting rolled up and getting the win. And Ram Kaicho gets the fourth and final spot in the semifinals for the Royal Spirit Championship. Mika Iwata, who actually just won, is going to be facing her in the semifinals and shows that she is unafraid of Ram. Ram then proceeds to lay her out, to blind her, and then lay her out, and leaves, as that is the end of live stage 132. Not terrific, but it's okay. 63 people showed up. I'm going to give Mika Iwata compliments. I'm going to tell Kyoko that she's awesome because she's the road agent for the entire damn thing. And I'm going to say let's see, decent enough match, I guess, with Ram. So I'll give Ram a compliment on her performance. There we go. Woof. There we go. And that is all she wrote. Let's take a look at Idol Pro. How much money did we lose? All right, we didn't lose as much money. We kept the workers down to $590, but we still lost $1,000. Financially, how much are we getting in? All right, 64 in sponsors. We'll get there eventually. Jesus. I feel like we're going to go broke long before that. I was sitting here thinking that 10,000 would be the one, but I was like, I'll do 5,000. That's fine. I might still end up doing 10,000. Just give myself an extra $5,000, just so I don't completely go completely bankrupt. I think it'd be super hard to do some of these shows and actually start making money on them. But nonetheless, don't got to worry about anything there. Nothing there. Let me see here. Was it actually one of the show rating's 32? That's not bad. Is that actually one of the better ones we had? I know. Still. Big time women's independent wrestling from Fukuoka. Hina. Isn't she in Stardom? Oh, okay. Oh, so some of the people who have handshake deals. That's interesting. Some of the people who have handshake deals with I wonder if it's just they could have handshake deals with promotions, but they'll still show up on these independent shows. Okay, and this might be because it's a certain thing, because having 1,000 people show up is definitely something. It might be the fact of some of the people who actually showed up. Like some of the people wrestling. But yeah, having 1,000 people. I mean, that might be... They might have like super shows. Is that a thing that they do in this game now? Is like super shows? Because like there's independent wrestling here that 300 people show up. Maybe that's what I should just do. Is just be just do independent wrestling. You'll actually have people show up. WWE split from WXW, ICW, and Evolve. Jesus. Hey, thanks for helping us destroy the UK wrestling scene. Now fuck off. I can imagine Gabe Sapolsky in real life just losing his shit because WWE is no longer working with him. Gabe Sapolsky got so much money off of not paying dudes and saying, hey, you could be in WWE. And then WWE just tells him to go fuck himself. Imagine that would just ruin Gabe Sapolsky's day. Anything happen? ROH loan up Marty Skrull. Oh, that's a who? Ooh, IWG. Oh, to Rev Pro. Yeah, that sounds right. Nothing else jumps out at me. Nothing there. Yep, I just want to get to the end of the month and we could be done. I guess I should try to... Well, I guess it probably won't be till the beginning of the month with all the touring dates as far as who's going to be available for a show. So I'm probably going to have to wait till the next day. Ooh, Fighter Fest. Fighter Fest happened. What happened here? Chris Statlander via Priestley. Let's see the major stuff. Hikaru Shida defeated Leva Bates in a cage match for the AEW Women's title. Interesting. Rio defeated the Bunny by countout. Inner Circle. Hagar and Sammy Guevara defeated Orange Cassidy and Joey Janela. FTR defeated Proud and Powerful. Adam Page defeated MJF, Darby Allin, and Brian Cage in a ladder match. Kenny Omega defeated Mr. Brody Lee. And John Moxley defeated Pac and Lance Archer in a triple threat cage match for the AEW World title. That'd probably be pretty dope, but also that's a lot of cage and ladder matches. What is that? 2 cage matches and a ladder match? Jesus. Okay. Oh, more big time women's independent wrestling. Oh, look at that. Simone Johnson is in this as a performer. I guess that gives you an idea as to the top women's wrestlers maybe in the area. Okay. I think I'm ready to go. We've completed that. Let's get to the next month, and then we are Dunsky. June is in the books. We've lost a lot of money already. I fear we'll probably not walk away with our companies in good shape. We'll see. I think Mike Bailey's almost... I think he's less than a year away from being able to come back to America. Mike Bailey spent a lot of time in... Well, now he's in Canada, but he was in Japan for a while. I think he had to go back to Canada after the coronavirus thing. Oh, Wrestler of the Year so far, Kota Ibushi. Company of the Year so far, New Japan. Team of the Year so far, LA Park and Rush. Match of the Year so far is Naito and Ibushi from Dominion. Show of the Year so far, Dominion. Okay. Young Wrestler of the Year so far. All right. That makes sense. I like how it doesn't even use her... it just says Demi, but yeah, it doesn't even use Rhea Ripley. Veteran Wrestler of the Year, Rey Mysterio. That makes sense. Charlotte, of course, That's weird. Charlotte Flair is her name in this, but it uses... I figured like Ashley Flair would be the thing that they use. I don't know. They don't use her WWE name here, but they use it in... whatever. Independent Wrestler of the Year is La Diablica? Jake Roberts is retiring. Wait, he was considered an active wrestler? Oh, he was an occasional wrestler. I don't remember the last time he actually wrestled. Stomping Grounds? Who cares? 39,000 showing up for Stomping Grounds? No. Bobby Lashley got injured. Cracked ribs. Oof. Yamagata. NXT NXT to step away from Evolve, and there's hostility between NXT and New Japan. Interesting. Chuck Wumbo and Millie McKenzie. Miss Natural retiring. Sammy Callahan won the E1 Alpha Male title. All right, so I think we're there. We just need... I'm going to look at the availability real quick. Shit. I'm going to have to figure out at some point who's going to go where. Because I need to figure out who the least amount of people that I'm able to use. Like Mio Shirai and Kyoko Kimura are necessary. Makoto Shindo, Mei Suruga, Maria Takeda. This might be the one. Oh no, Ram Kaicho. Fuck. This is going to be a pain in my ass to figure out who's not going to be around so that I can book an actual show. This is going to suck. I'll figure that out on the next time, or at least off stream. Nonetheless, go ahead and save it just to make sure. I lost $1,000 from Idolfight. And I lost... How much did I lose? $12.94. Okay. It could be worse, but yeah. Definitely need to do some shows to start bringing up their the amount. Oh, sponsorship income's at 76. Okay. It went up a little. I wonder if the spillover happened and that's what's going on there. So, we'll get there. We'll get there. We're getting something. I think it'll be a little bit nicer here within, you know, a few months. I think by the end of the year. I don't know if we're going to start making money by the end of the year. I think we're pretty much going to lose money for most of the first year. We'll see. Either way, there we go. Nonetheless, that is it. That is the first month of double local to global. I'm excited to see what happens. I'll have to do some pre-booking and figure out how I'm going to do everything here. The tournament did its thing. All right, the tournament did its thing. That's cool. Yeah, tournaments are a new thing, and I was interested in seeing how well it worked, but it looks like it worked out well. So, nonetheless, there we go. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, it's fun to be able to start a brand new project and a brand new series. And hopefully, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that people will come to enjoy this about as much as they enjoyed Hawkeye Pro, or at least, you know, they enjoy it at least in some other different way. I don't know. Hopefully, with not so much insane shit posting like there has been in this one. But nonetheless, thank you. I appreciate you guys being here, and I hope to see you guys next time.